What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with our Alien RPG campaign, uh, Echoes of Titans. I'm, of course, your game mother, Jumbo Thick. We are joined by a new member who we're gonna skip his introduction, kind of, because maybe we'll see him. Hopefully, we'll see him later in this episode, depending on how long this goes. But we've got everyone else here besides Dr. Baring. He couldn't make it tonight, so hopefully we'll see him in the next one. But if you made it this far in the campaign, I'm going to assume that you know our Marshal, our Dr. Salvatore, and of course, Corporal Graves. So we're going to skip through that stuff. And we're going to go in to last we left off. We're getting in it, guys, because I've got a feeling we got a lot of stuff to go through, because it is going to be Endeavor Day. All right. So, first off, end of the episode of last session, you managed to get a message out through the modified UPP transceiver that you guys had recovered from the Lurker's Den, thankfully. You did manage to live through the ambush, well, not so much ambush, the attack, and the reciprocal environmental hazard that you discovered, one of the many so much hazards that are going to be at your every whim here in EOS henceforth. You made it through your first storm, and mostly intact, I'd say. You also experienced not only the apex predator in this region, but also something that looked a little, at least Sana and Graves, or no, just Sana, saw something a little bit more disturbing when she went to check on, rest in peace, our former driver and wildcatter, Derek O'Malley, unfortunately was eaten because he couldn't escape because somebody had his keys. And he also took the flare gun with him when the creature ripped him apart and ate him, and then proceeded to try to attack the rest of you, as Marshal Sweetman was in dire straits already, and I do believe that Dr. Baring also was wounded quite badly, had some a punctured lung. The creature almost killed all of you, save for the intervention of the Echo Storm that kind of scared it away. Unfortunately, by the end of all of this, Marshal Sweetman had fallen down the cliff face after taking substantial hits and whatnot, and he had severed his, I believe he said right leg. However, due to the quick thinking of Dr. Salvatore and Graves, you managed to get down to Sweetman in time to patch him up with an outstanding roll, enough that where previously the Marshal was probably going to lose that leg for good, rolled well enough that we think we preserved the majority of that tissue, and with proper surgery and rest, he's going to be back on his feet in no time. Unfortunately, or not so unfortunately, Dr. Baring also was temporarily paralyzed from the neck down as he landed and cracked his spine in a very harsh manner. But Dr. Salvatore did manage to also see to him so that the damage would not be permanent. But with all that being said, with your vehicle being destroyed, the tractor was destroyed by the Lurker and then the ensuing storm after that. Getting the message out, thankfully, all of you were very diplomatic with the colonists of Stone's Throw, and with the tentative alliance in place, Kagawa, the head of security for Stone's Throw, did come to investigate the signal that you got, the SOS signal you guys were putting out, and relayed your message back home and got you all transported to safety. So, with that being said, all of you ended up back at Aetheria Colony. Everyone's going to be able to recover in the safety of the colony, and we get to add up some of our stuff. Before we do that, there was one thing well, there was technically two things that I forgot to give you guys. The first thing was in the case that Marshall Sweetman discovered in the Lurker's Den. There was, in fact, a prototype smart scope, UPP design, that can be attached to a weapon. And it does interesting things when doing so. You can also sell this for bonus money for everybody because this is prototype technology. In addition to that, there also is the message that Dr. Bering recovered. He recovered basically kind of like a field log at the Lurker Den that we were unable to get to because he had to leave. I'm going to say that all of you, because of him being paralyzed, all of you would be able to recover his gear. And it's up to you how you want to view this. You could turn it in to Apex and have them basically take possession of it and you'll get paid for it. Or you guys can view it yourselves and we'll go from there. You can choose where you want to send it and who you want to send it to, but everyone will get to hear it essentially if you guys are interested. Yes, we are interested. Okay, thank you.
Definitely want to hear it. Yeah.
In that case, the log entry that's recovered from the damaged kind of data device that was on the mummified soldier in the Lurker's Den. And I guess I can send this to you guys. I'll send it to you guys as well. So it's coming from a field report for faunal cataloging operations in the EOS North Canyon Expanse. The author is Lieutenant Mila Novikova, Forward Bioscience Division. Summary: the team has encountered an unidentified quadrupedal, or possibly bipedal predator of significant size and strength within the Northern Canyon region. The preliminary designation is Canyon Lurker, Field ID Fauna EOS CR4. Creature exhibits remarkable camouflage, extreme territorial behavior, and possible evidence of pre-existing burrow or nest structures. The more detailed observation: initial contact occurred during standard thermal mapping of suspected hydrocarbon fissures along Sector 14C. Forward scouts reported vibrations in the rock, localized but rhythmic, not geological. One unit, Rukov P, visually confirmed movement resembling a rock slide before going dark. Recovery team located remains approximately 40 meters down canyon, partially buried in shale dust. Sweet telemetry indicates multiple bone fractures and asphyxiation due to throat compression. Creature was not detected until 3 full passes of the canyon were completed. During observation, it remained completely motionless for an estimated 43 minutes, embedded along a rock face. Thermal imaging was ineffective due to matching body temperature and of the surrounding basalt. It struck with absolutely no warning. Hide analysis, scraped from impact site, revealed calcified dermal plates laced with silica, resembling shale and canyon stone. Suggest evolved environmental mimicry, possibly accelerated by prolonged exposure to EOS atmospheric compounds, or terraforming runoff. UPP xenobiologists suspect a non-terrestrial origin, either adapted from off-world DNA strains or the result of deliberate exposure to mutagenic agents. It has a list of behavioral patterns they noticed: ambush-focused, will not chase prey beyond immediate area, operates alone, no observed pack behavior, echo-based intimidation, emits low-frequency roar or disorient and separate targets. Appears to avoid sunlight or open sky, may be crepuscular or photosensitive. Recommendations: abandon Site 14C. Predation risk too high for continued ops without full combat support. Avoid canyon deployment during low visibility conditions. Suspend seismic drilling in Northern Canyon network. Vibrations appear to attract aggression. And then there's a field note that was encrypted. That is decrypted. One of our lead xenobiologists, Dr. Olenka Petrov, privately expressed concerns that the species' adaptive camouflage and territorial aggression are too efficient to be natural. She suspects Project Skirtini may have seeded gene-altered fauna during prior weapons trials. If so, we may be facing legacy bioweapons with dormant aggression triggers. Recommend uplink to Obraza mainframe for behavioral modeling simulation. So.
Check out, the thing was a bastard.
Okay.
Damn, a little late on the note there.
I know, it would have been real helpful.
I know. You guys could have...
Perfect killing machines in that game. Don't go in.
Well, I will say, like, I have all these seeded into a lot of the encounters, and you did have opportunities that failed, unfortunately, to be able to get this stuff ahead of time. That's just the way it all played out, unfortunately. Regardless,
we probably would have went down there anyway if we'd have known. Probably.
Well, yeah, I mean, more than likely, or you might have. Well, there was a pretty good chance you could have seen the creature and would have noticed there was something kind of wrong, and maybe attacked it from above. There was a multitude of things that could have happened that did not happen, unfortunately. Regardless,
we do it for the fans.
Indeed,
it's for the viewers.
So, with that in mind, let's go into colony stuff. So, before we get too you know what? We need to do bonuses first. We have to do that because that will affect the colony. So, as far as bonuses, and this is where you guys get to decide what we're going to do. You're looking at getting you are getting 2d6 for setting up 2 pumping sites. In addition to setting up the pumping sites, that will net you guys 2 economy for the colony.
Oh, sorry. What page is the colony stuff on again?
Oh, so it's in Building Better Worlds. It's at the very end of the book. Like, it's like damn near the last thing before they give credits.
Okay, I think I see it. Page 280?
Page, it starts on page 285 is where we're gonna probably pick up.
Okay.
And then the other stuff starts on 281 is where you guys need to start looking at like installations and projects and stuff.
So we got +2 economy so far.
Yeah, plus 2 economy, and I'll give you a breakdown of what all we're getting.
Okay.
You surveyed one site, which was the canyon site. You'll get a D4 for surveying the site. However, you did not set up an actual pumping station, and due to recent, coming to light audio logs we just read, probably not a good idea to set up a pumping station there. But that'll net you a D4 for surveying the site, and it will give you 1 potential for surveying the canyon. So that brings you up to 7 for that. So the rest of this boosts and whatnot that we might be getting to stuff happening for the colony is going to depend on choices you guys make on what you're going to do with the information. The first thing, Sweetman, you had the black box.
I did.
Do you want to turn that in to the colony for money for everybody? Or do you want to send that to your contact for possible more information on what is happening with your investigation?
And that's the recording that we all just listened to?
No. The black box was kind of like it's kind of like a flight recorder, and it was with the case that you found. You put it in your own bag.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, let's send that on to Rec.
Okay, so you're going to send that to your contact. Okay, so we're keeping that aside, so make a note of that. The UPP Corpsman ID chip. Dr. Bering picked that up. depending on what you guys do with that, ironically, that's the ID chip connected to the missing soldier that you just heard about in the audio log that went missing early. Apparently, they met a grizzled end. But you guys recovered that as well in the canyon. Are we selling it or are we keeping it?
What would be the potential benefits of keeping it? Does it?
You don't know. That'll have to be for research purposes.
And this was the bio researcher.
Well, no. This is just like a soldier's ID tag, but it did have geo location data tagged on it.
I think we would want to keep that.
Okay.
I don't speak for everyone, but.
So to put this in game terms, selling off data like this is worth a D12 bonus. Just throwing it out there. Should we want to?
And this is just like data we haven't fully.
Yeah, you don't know the full scope of what it is. You can either turn it over to Apex and get bonus money for turning in possibly valuable material. It could not be valuable at all.
Sure. Do we have any kind of idea how extensive the UPP colony was here beforehand?
It looks like it spanned. They had several sites planet-wide, and from what you understand from talks with Ramirez and a couple things, you would know that there are a fair number of colonies that have been set up around planet, and they've all been set up in former UPP colony sites because it was the easiest to get a foothold in. So they were planet-wide, not sure what they were doing completely. You guys are starting to get a little bit of a grasp of what they were doing, I'd say.
Yeah.
So do we want to keep the ID or sell it?
I'd probably vote keep it myself.
Okay.
I would probably want to sell it, it being that expensive. But that's what makes me want to keep it as a player, but Sana would probably want to sell it and get that.
That's up to you then. Yeah, I think you're the tiebreaker, Sweetman. Do you want to sell the data for some cash, or do you want to keep it for yourselves?
Let's keep it for now because we can always sell it.
I will say anything you keep is it going to be available for selling later.
Oh, so we can't bank it. It's not.
Mm-hmm. Like no, this isn't bankable. This is all or nothing right now.
I say we keep it.
Okay. Keeping the Corman's ID chip.
Yeah.
Next, the data entry log for Pink Stalks by Dr. Irina Valkova. Now, all of you listen to this, and all of you can be provided a copy of this. But do you wish to share the data file with Apex? Sure.
Sana would.
Get you a D12 for selling it. All right. That will bring us to the Canyon Lurker log entry that you guys just listened to.
I mean, I would sell, or
yes,
Sana would have no reason to keep that from Apex.
Share, sell, get that out there.
So we've got two of them that you're going so far. Now we come up to the UPP modified short-range transceiver that you guys use to communicate with, to get a message out while you're in the canyon. Do you want to give that up, or do you want to keep it for yourselves?
I would want to keep that because that's a survival thing, especially if we're in canyons, which is a lot of what's near us. So that's a safety issue. We need that technology.
Keep it for just
yeah,
you
we're
four,
gonna keep it going.
Wait a minute.
Share it with the rest of the planet.
We could share it with the rest of... Okay.
Sharing implies letting somebody else study it and take it apart and see how it works.
They're going to give it back?
No, they're not going to give it back.
So they're not going to give us that technology back?
It takes time to research.
Mm-hmm. I think we need it, but
It's up to you. It's up to you
Not to
guys
keep
what you're gonna do.
I will sit this one out. You guys can decide. I vote keep it, but
It seems pretty valuable to keep. I feel like I'd say
Yeah.
keep probably.
I feel like
Okay.
it's a keeper.
All right, we're keeping the transceiver.
Yeah.
What about the
Any way to
prototype?
communicate, we're going to want to
Yeah.
probably guard pretty solid.
How about
Mhm.
the prototype smart scope?
I think we should keep that.
Yeah, that goes
I
well
sense-
with.
It can be attached to any weapon,
Yeah.
and when attached, if you stay stationary for 1 round, it gives you a +1 to range combat.
Does it change the range of the
Nope.
weapon? Okay.
Just gives you a
Hmm.
+1 to hit. It just helps you. It just kind of like modifies your aim.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that seems
That's helpful for some Overwatch.
every
up to you guys.
dice.
Either you can do that, or you can get a D12 money out of this.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
indifferent to
hold
that
on
one.
that. I've got that in my log.
All right then. Prototype
Put that
smart
with
scope.
the- yeah,
Got it.
keep
Now
it
there are
smart
2
scope.
more interesting things. Unfortunately, Dr. Salvatore took the stems. You would have had 3 interesting things. You could have done some research on that, but you had to use it. The vial of black fluid. What are we doing with that? Are we keeping that, or are we going to give that to Apex?
Can I take a sample and give the rest to Apex?
Yeah,
If you
Sana
would-
was the only one who found that, right? Like she's the only one who knows
Oh
about
well, the Sweetman gave it to.
Oh,
Dr.
Sweetman,
okay.
Salvatore.
Okay.
So, if you're going to try to take a sample of that, we're going to act out a scene of you taking a sample of that and see what happens.
Shortest game. All right. I
I mean,
would
if you're trying to do that,
probably try to do it with Marcus's assistance.
let me put it like
Unless
this:
is Marcus going to rat on me? Am I going to get in trouble
yes.
for taking a sample?
if Marcus is property of the company,
Apex. Yeah.
anything he sees, he might not even have autonomy over himself to keep it secret. Like it's just
Yeah.
they're just gonna know what he knows.
And there are cameras everywhere, wouldn't they? Would they be able to see
No.
me doing this?
Did
I sign a
I will say
contract that said I will not
cameras are
test
not
things?
functioning at the colony yet. That's not a thing yet,
Mhm.
really.
All right. Does it say in my contract that I cannot do this? That I cannot take samples of things?
No. It doesn't say that, but let me put it like this. If you're going to research this, you're going to need all of it. You're not going to a little piece
I
isn't going
see.
to do you much. The only thing a little piece is going to do is possibly expose you to whatever is inside of it.
Then no. I mean, if I need all of it to do it, I would much rather have the money.
Okay. We're going to give over
Oh,
the
you're making me feel so
sample to
bad. Ugh,
Apex.
fuck it. We'll keep it. No, we're gonna keep
Okay, we'll
it.
keep that. Fine.
We'll just stow it.
Stow it away. We'll hope you lock it away somewhere interesting. Last but not least, the wax sealed container that you recovered from the.
Haze worm.
No. This was from the bloom.
Oh,
From the
okay,
flower.
got you. Yeah. Was
You have no idea what's inside of it.
God. You know what? I probably could be so useful to us. Was I able to get samples from the inside of the mask of the
No.
bloom pollen?
Unfortunately, it did not take. This is
It's
this is the
completely
only.
destroyed.
It might. You're not sure what's in it. Maybe there's a sample of the plant inside of it. You don't have access to any other forms of that flora as of yet.
You know what? Here's what I would do. I would probably consult with Drake and Dr. Bering and Sandy because, I mean, their security, they saw what I saw. They know exactly
Sure.
what we're dealing with. And I'll even throw in that black vial and we'll just make it a community decision there
We need to
of should I think I can research this, but
Yeah.
if I make a mistake, I don't know what this is or what it might do or what it would mean for the colony. Should we sell it or perform our own research on it?
Sandy trusts Dr. Sada more than he trusts.
Oh, that's a big mistake, but okay, I'll keep both of them, I guess.
All right, we're keeping the container and the black fluid. I
Okay.
will.
Let's hope I
okay,
roll well.
We're
There's
gonna
a black
have,
fluid. Does Drake know about the black fluid?
I would have shared
You
this.
should have
I'm
showed
not.
it with you.
I'm not trying
not
to
sure
keep
what it is.
secrets. Yeah, I
Does
don't
it?
know.
Does it have any
Does it have a label?
label or a
It
mark?
does. It has a label in Cyrillic.
Like, yay.
Does it have a pic, like a?
It does have a
What?
designation
Skull
on
and
the side of it.
crossbones.
Okay,
It has numbers on the side of it, essentially.
just numbers.
You can't read the first two because they're apparently letters of a designation.
Mhm.
Then there's a dash, 3959, and then another letter.
Okay.
You're not
Does it-
exactly sure what it is. Now, if you took time to try to translate the vial itself, which you guys would have plenty of time to do so, it translates to A0-3959X.
Does it? It doesn't have like a label that has like Dark Star on it, does it?
No, it does not. All
Okay.
it had, it was in that secure case.
Yeah.
With the black box.
Okay.
So obviously, the things that were in that case are obviously extremely valuable.
Yeah, Drake would understand that probably, but
Yeah.
probably not much more than that.
Okay.
Though since we're keeping it, do we act out that scene now of doing experiments on it?
Not yet. We're going to though. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
Because it might come into play with something else. I've got a feeling you might be interested in. Regardless, though. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for your guys' stuff. So we got 2d6, a d4, then we've got 2d8 because you recovered samples of both the lurker and the haze worm, which you recovered enough from each that you'd be able to keep some for your own study as well as share. I'm assuming you don't have any problem with sharing. And then we're going to be selling the 2 logs, but we're keeping pretty much everything else. So that's only going to be an additional 2d12 here. But with that, every member of the crew is walking away with $4,000 of bonus.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty good haul, I might say. All right. Now, okay, you're keeping those. So because you're keeping the vial and the wax container, your science is going to go up by 1 each. So it goes up by 2. So science goes up by 2. Because you're going to be doing research for this. Then we kept the scope for ourselves, which your spirit is going to go up by 1.
Heck yeah. People trust in their good marshal.
I feel like our spirit was pretty low.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst. It was low though. It was
Okay.
at a 5. Now you're at a 6.
Okay.
What else did we take? We kept the transceiver. Well, keeping the transceiver actually goes to maintenance. You get a +1 to maintenance for the transceiver
great.
because it helps Delgado modify some of the communications arrays that you guys have to be more effective around the planet. All right.
Do we still
Okay.
roll for our own money, like for our pay?
No. So
Okay.
basically I just scrapped that. Essentially, your standard pay is going to be you guys paying your corporate overloads for food and shelter.
Okay.
So pretty much you're just walking away with bonus money.
Okay.
Quick question. For the
Yes.
3 bags of drugs that were inside the
Yes.
vehicle, could I have
Yes.
confiscated those?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. And
If there was
spent time
anything
figuring out what
left
they were.
after the vehicle was destroyed. Oh no, you actually confiscated them before
Yeah,
it was destroyed, so it is in
she
your
took
bag.
it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to lock that up.
I did not confiscate them beforehand. I just took a sample of one. But
Okay, in
unless the
that
thing
case,
ate
I'm
3
gonna say,
bags of drugs out
I'm
of the
gonna say,
glove compartment.
well, it destroyed that cab. It probably just like
The
scattered
pills.
everything everywhere, just all over the place.
Get like a
Plus, there was
shot
the
back.
echo storm. There's probably just drugs raining along the canyon from here on. So those are gone. And they would have been ruined by the rain shortly after that, because a big rainstorm came in that you guys missed.
Okay, well, at least I have that one sleep pill. I want to try to replicate it, figure that out too, but that's for
Okay.
later.
No problem. All right, now we go into actual colony stuff. So we're going to start off with our corporate director, Mr. Finn Carter. I'm going to give descriptions of them just because our new player hasn't met any of these people yet. Finn Carter is also kind of like the accountant for Aetheria, the colony you're going to be a part of. He's working for Apex right now. He's in his late 20s, possesses an unassuming presence, standing at 5'10" with a lean frame, tousled brown hair, and wears a pair of wire-rimmed glasses that accentuate his sharp blue eyes, which constantly scan spreadsheets and data for discrepancies. He has lots of other little details about him. He also has a pet nickname that everybody discovered. He refers to himself as Ghost. He's a bit of a not a savant, but he's a very experienced comtech kind of individual. He's good with communications and those kinds of things. But Mr. Carter gets to make a roll to see how he does. He needs to make a... Damn it, which roll was it? Carter needs to make a manipulation roll. Alright. Manipulation... Big money. Damn. All right. Your economy goes up by 1 because Mr. Carter got 3 successes on the manipulation roll. Then we go to our Prospector General, which would have been Dr. Bering. He has to roll a observation roll. So he has 9. And he gets 1 success. So it stays the same. Then we go to our Union Steward. Oh wait. He's dead. So instead we're going to have a field promotion for one, I believe her name is Samantha Voss. A lean woman in her late 20s. She's about 5'6". She's a kind of like a roughneck, almost like a miner. Takes her physical fitness very seriously, prides herself on working the drill with the boys, and keeps her hair pulled back in a ponytail most of the time. And she is going to make our roll here, and she has to roll Steward, heavy machinery, something she's good at.
Oh, see?
And
That's good
she
to know.
gets 2 successes, bringing your productivity up to a 5. Now we go to maintenance with Mr. Delgado, your chief engineer. He's got to make a Comtech roll. Let's go to him real quick. All right, his Comtech is... He's actually very good at this. Oh, I need to be looking at this.
Yeah, I think we might have some bonuses for certain things, maybe.
Yeah, just the Prospector General has a +1 right now for
Okay.
the deep core sampling. The Union Steward gets a +1, but she did well, so she didn't need it. That's for the Working Joe's robotic system you guys have in place. Okay. Okay, with that, we get a success. So maintenance, unfortunately, doesn't go up. It stays the same at a 5. Now we go to science. Our science advisor is Dr. Salvatore. You need to make an observation roll.
And do I get any bonuses or just straight observation?
It's going to be straight observation.
1 single success.
Okay. Well, it doesn't go down. Science doesn't go down, but it doesn't go up either. It just stays the same.
Take that.
Then we go to not last but not least, almost last but not least, our civil marshal, or colonial marshal, as he is.
Yeah.
Mr. Sweetman, I need you to roll I believe it's command. Let me make sure. Yes, command roll, please.
Oof. Okay.
Don't we have a gem or something that gives a bonus or something?
Not for that, no.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is pretty thin roll for me. But I make a success. So
A success, so it doesn't go down. It stays the same. And then I have to roll for Ramirez, who is your colony supervisor. She is going to also roll command. Let me look at her stuff real quick. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. She gets 2 successes. So, because she gets 2, she gets to move 2 attributes up. She's going to move up productivity and maintenance up by 1. So that'll put them up to a 6 apiece.
yeah.
Which is very good. Your lowest ones are 6s now. Yeah, the colony's looking pretty damn good right now. Then let's go. I already rolled for it. I rolled for it ahead of time. Or what's going to be happening in the next. We're actually going to make this 3 months instead of 6 months. But in the next 3 months, this is going to be 3 months of downtime. I rolled a 25 for your colony incidents, which I've been rolling low for your incidents, and at some point I hope I roll high. So essentially what happens is the maintenance crews have been working like a dream, and the base is spick and span and running with ease. You get +1 to maintenance. So maintenance is going to go up to a 7.
Did Sandy by chance get to fix his shotgun?
You will get to do that. We'll go into that in a minute, but there is a cost to repairing gear that's damaged.
It's a good thing I made some pretty sweet bonuses.
True. You made some money. All right, so that's that. Let me do a tentative adding up of all this real quick so we can see where our colony stands right now. It's from the looks of it, it looks good to me. You didn't get any negatives. That's good. Holy shit. So, you guys did very well in that last mission. You delivered everything that Ramirez asked you to, and the company has taken notice and has flooded you with colonists. You have gone from a interceptor colony, you've skipped anchoring, and you are now an expanding, developing colony. Straight to expanding.
Level 3?
Yeah, you are at level 3 colony right now.
That's amazing. Jack Dawson effect.
with that in mind, since you are an expanded colony, you're going to get a massive influx of colonists. You're looking at, you are going to triple in size. So you guys are going to get 40 more colonists.
Sandy's going to need some deputies.
There's going to be, so essentially, unfortunately, Sweetman, they don't like you. You're just here because they have to have you. However, security, such as Graves, is going to get a gaggle of security guards out of this as well. Sana?
You don't think they won't answer to me too? You don't think that me and Graves don't have this on lock?
You know, it's up to you. You know, I'm just letting you know the pecking order of how it's all laid out. Sana, the science. I'm gonna roll for. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna roll for your colony stats, and that will determine how many people we get for each thing. So let's go for spirit real quick to see how security does. So you have a spirit of 6. We'll just do this. You're only getting 2 more guards. Rolled horribly.
Oof.
But that's 2 more guards than you had before.
Yeah, 2 more.
Let's go for science. Dr. Salvatore, let's see if you get some help. Oh, shit. You are getting 4 more assistants. So you have 4 more. You have 4 techs at your disposal, Dr. Salvatore. Med techs, researchers, things of that sort that you can task with things. And let's see how Dr. Baring does with his potential. Dr. Baring gets an assistant. You know what, this one's important, so let's see how maintenance does, because you guys have been having a hard time with this. Okay, he does decently. He's getting 4 assistants that are going to help him with maintenance. All right. Cool. Oh, I forgot about our favorite guy. Damn! It looks like... yes, indeed. It looks like Mr. Carter is going to be wearing a suit from here on, because he has 10 underlings, and they are at his bidding, and he's going to be having this place on lockdown. Okay. There we go. So and then the rest of them will just be like general workers for the mines, for surveying, for all the things. They'll just be general people. You're going to have 6 children at your colony with their parents, of course. So a school may need to be developed at some point soon. But for now, there's going to be like a small daycare set up. With this many people, the small cafeteria you guys had is not enough, and 4 establishments are being opened up. It looks like it will be 3 restaurants and a bar. Has to be at least one bar in every colony. Let's be honest.
We're moving on up. We got a bar,
at least one bar.
Restaurants.
3 restaurants and a bar.
This sounds like a lot of work, bro, for you, frankly.
It is. Yeah. It is a lot of work for me. So there we go. I need to write down that, actually. Not
you need to write this shit down. Or
Are we eating the local flora and fauna now?
We'll see.
Okay.
Mossback steaks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I bet they're like already probably like aged already, you know.
I will say, with your experience with mossbacks, I would say that I'd allow you guys to have picked up a couple of them, and they're fucking huge. So like, if you just got like one or two, that'd be like a nice sizable amount of meat to help feed everybody. So you guys could get some local cuisine mixed in here. Haze worm, a little more difficult, a little more dangerous, I'd say.
A little more delicious.
Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to catch one and kill it.
Probably like maybe shrimp or something.
Same thing
like
with the
that.
lurker. Not so sure about that one. We'll see if anybody can ever get one. The last one you guys killed was tough to bring down.
Yeah, haze worm sushi. No, I don't think we're gonna be eating any lurkers. That sounds.
You don't know.
But-
Their bile, it could soften.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know.
You don't know. Like,
Vickery.
you don't think of the meat. Think of like everything.
So
That's
the
true.
burrow tails are definitely on the menu.
Umami.
Easy. So burrow tails for sure. I could see you guys
Glass
probably
wings.
eating glass wings too, or at least attempting to.
Probably attempting to eat everything.
Yeah.
Especially with the crazy.
Yeah, I
day-night
gotta
cycle.
come up with names of 3 restaurants and a bar now. We'll figure that out later.
Come up with some cuisine names.
Yeah. But your colony is thriving so far. Let's hope it keeps that way. Do we have any questions about anything?
Do we get
Are
to
we-
add like more installations, and do we get to implement a project?
So with going up to the 3rd level, which is what we're going to do now.
And do we know like the other companies, Colony, Stone's Throw, are they doing well as also?
We'll
or,
have to see
you
at
know?
some
The
point.
best.
Oh, okay.
So
Alright.
since you are an expanding colony,
yeah.
you get 2 installations and you get 1 project. Now, the problem with projects is whenever you take on a project, it minuses 1 to your economy. But the projects can be really
Yeah.
good. It just starts taking away from what you're making.
What is our current installations? Do you have it listed?
Currently, you have deep core sampling.
Mhm.
You have robotic systems, which are the working Joes you guys have working out at the mine.
Yes.
Then you have the pharmacy lab, where you guys can make drugs.
Yeah.
Synthesize
Didn't we
all the
also
drugs.
have a greenhouse?
Yes, but that's not an installation. That was just something that Dr. Baring wanted to do in his spare time. So you guys have like a small green space, which can be expanded quite a bit actually, especially with all of the labor you guys are getting. You're going to be able to get some shit done.
So we get to add one more installation.
Two
more
installations. Yeah, you guys have upgraded.
Okay.
You get 2 installations and 1 project. So just let me know what we're doing. And then you do have to pick a policy moving forward. You've been going with bare bones, +2 to maintenance and -1 to science. But you guys can pick whatever you want. Your current breakdown is, if you took away bare bones, maintenance would be your least productive thing.
Yeah. That's rough for us.
Yeah.
What's our economy at?
10. It's very
Oh, wow.
high. It's your
Yeah.
highest one. And so you have 10 for economy, 7 for potential, 6 for productivity, 7 for maintenance, 7 for science, and 6 for spirit.
Can we do, well, the installations, they will affect these numbers, right?
No, most of the installations just give you bonuses for rolling for
Oh,
the
got you.
stuff. Some of them just give you access to like cool shit. Like
Okay.
if you guys got the aerial vehicle installation, and then I forget there's another one that you have to have with it, your colony could start building like airplanes
Yes.
and stuff.
The workshop and the tooling workshop and the tractor assembly.
Or you can also do one for ground vehicles, where you guys could start churning out ground vehicles. There's tons of cool stuff in there.
Flying definitely seems favorable in this environment.
Possibly.
But also, I remember last time we were talking about building like a gym or something, or a recreational.
Yeah. That can be a thing.
With this many people, it might be a good idea to keep them entertained. Happy. Distracted.
Keep our spirit score high.
I will say, if you look at the projects are very good at boosting stats.
Yeah.
You're -1 to economy, but most of them give like a 3-stat boost.
Oh yeah, they give at least a 3. Sometimes
at least
minus
3.
something else, but yeah.
Yeah, but usually it's a significant boost.
Well, we could go with like the tooling workshop because it builds small vehicles and tools,
Okay.
and then we could do the gym. What's that one called?
Recreational facility.
Yes, recreational facility, because that will give Wheatman a +1 to his rolls.
It will.
If everyone's in agreement, that way we can start building equipment and at least land vehicles, and then maybe next, if we get another upgrade, we can get another installation. We can get the tractor installation as well, so we can have low orbit vehicles.
Agreeable to me.
Okay, so we're going with which one?
Tooling workshop.
Cooling workshop. Where is that?
It's in the economy.
It's in the
that would
economy.
be,
Okay.
section. The very
Yeah,
top
I see
when
it.
you
It's the
start-
second one. Okay. Tooling workshop. Let me write this down. Where the fuck did my pencil go? There it is. All right. Tooling
It does specifically say small vehicles, though.
Workshop.
Apparently, you can't build like large vehicles.
Build your
That's-
own tools and small vehicles.
Mm-hmm. The tractor assembly, it
Then you
builds-
can build low
Bigger
orbit
equipment.
vessels. Yeah,
Yeah.
and low orbit vessels. Okay.
Yeah,
So for
if
now,
it's
you're looking at building the kind of like they kind of look like a 4x4.
Vespas.
Yeah, they're
Little
no, not a
Vespas.
Vespa. Dear
Woo!
God.
Okay.
It looks like a decently sized 4x4. Kind of looks like those things in Jurassic Park that
Yeah.
they used to drive around on. Like they have those in the
ATVs
book.
and-
It looks kind of
yeah,
like a really big ATV.
Okay, yeah.
Tooling workshops. Oh, that is
And then the recreational facility
small land vehicles.
and tools. It does say we can build tools as well.
Tools. That is going to be very important for stuff that you guys have that you're going to need. So
Yeah.
All right, and then we're getting the recreational facility. All right. Now, as far as recreational facility is concerned, it doesn't really say that it has to be a gym.
Yeah, it just says.
It just says
Theater.
all work and no play makes Jane a shit worker.
Yeah.
So it could be anything you want. This could be
It's a theater.
Yeah, it could be a theater. It could be
Yeah, a civic center,
And,
you know.
a cinema.
Nice
We're having a
civic center.
cinema.
Seinfeld
cinema.
every night.
There can be
What's
a
the deal
there can
with
be
these
a
hate
physical
worms?
activity center. You know,
Sorry.
it's a little downtown area. You know.
the downtown around the courthouse.
Little workout studio, you know, some creative space. It's a nice place.
Yoga
All
studio.
right.
Yeah,
This is filling out for sure. For sure.
6 children give a performance every now and then.
run by sunshine. You know, namaste.
And you're unsure how many people might be pregnant. Who knows? You might have some
God.
more kids eventually by the end of this
Yeah.
campaign.
Yeah, it depends on
Synchronized
if I
outdoor
screw
music.
up this
That's great.
black goose sample or not, right?
Oh
I'll
God.
dictate it.
Who knows? Who knows indeed.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so that is most of the colony stuff. Let me just double check. I think that we've done
The
most of it.
projects.
Yeah, then you have to pick a project.
I was looking at if we're in agreement, if we're going after our lowest stat, maybe if we're going to be more maintenance focused, unless someone else has a certain desire for one of the other options. I don't know if Sana wants to do more science or Sweetman maybe more spirit. But as far as maintenance is concerned, at least it looks like emergency repairs gives a +2 maintenance,
Pretty good.
or training programs with +2 maintenance and a +1 spirit, but it also minuses 1 productivity.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's contract maintenance, which is +2 maintenance, +1 productivity, -1 economy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So it'd be
we're already
-2
taking a hit
economy
on it.
technically.
Yeah, we're already taking a hit on economy.
But our economy's
me and
already
the
at
first two.
10, though.
Your economy's really good.
Yeah.
So we're pretty strong.
Yeah. So I guess it just kind of depends on.
How much you want to put into it?
Yeah.
Training program is kind of cool.
Yeah,
what was
it's
the
not too
other
bad.
one?
Your productivity is a 6, so it's
It's a
not
little low.
like, well, it's not on the verge of collapsing. So, we'll see. Depends on what you guys do.
I say maybe contract maintenance.
Contract maintenance.
What
Yeah.
are the bonuses for that?
Spend some of the economy.
Yeah, it would be -2 total economy.
Yeah, so it goes. Your economy would go to an 8, which still
Mhm.
has it
Okay.
as your highest thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then you would go up 2 on maintenance and 1 on productivity.
Yeah. It says our team can't cope, so let's buy in an off-world company to
Yes.
fix some things up.
Yep, we're bringing in somebody from probably the now damn near finished orbital station to come help.
Okay.
So let me write this one in. It's called contract maintenance.
We're doing so good we can pay someone to keep up the lawn.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maintenance +2, maintenance +1 productivity. All right, so let me modify this real quick. That brings that to 8. Now we go to a 9. Now, maintenance is your best thing now. And then
Oh, yeah.
minus-
We've done it.
Let's do a 7. Now, do you want to change your policy? Your policy right now is giving you an additional +2 to maintenance, but that would just drop it. If you changed it, it would drop it to a 7, where right now it's a 9. And if you wanted to disperse that to other things, you can.
If anyone's got any suggestion?
What could we do to bring up spirit?
Let's see here.
In the Department
health-
of Games?
Yeah, there's health screenings, interdepartmental games, +3 spirit, -1 maintenance, -1 science.
What's the health screening?
Health screening gives you +1 spirit, +1 economy, -1 potential. And then there's communal living. I don't recommend that one. No, communal living's -1 spirit. Ugh.
So just interdepartmental games and health screenings.
Or there's the open door policy.
Yeah, that
Plus,
one's...
+1 spirit, +1 potential, -1 productivity. No, your productivity's not that low.
I'm pro health screening just because.
Now, I will say, if you go to interdepartmental games, you're already at -1 science right now, so that wouldn't change.
Oh,
So all you would lose.
I thought it
is-
stacked.
No, it doesn't stack. Like you're going to be losing the bare bones.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, then yeah. No, I'm I'm down for
because
an
so
departmental games.
switch it to interdepartmental games. So the only thing you're losing is 1 to maintenance, which brings it down to an 8, and then your spirit goes up to a 9.
I like that.
Let's
I
do
like
that.
that a lot.
The games.
That is agreeable. The games. That's right. It's bread and circuses, man.
Exactly, Red
So-
Circus.
Not Thunderdome. Like, we're not the recreation center.
The people are a mob. Give them bread. Blood.
Free spirit. -1 maintenance.
This is the thrilling action that the viewers keep.
Yes.
I know.
Yes, it is, I know,
They're
I
so
know.
excited.
I
Let
do
me-
love it personally, but
Yeah,
Let me
This is our
re-add
Phantom
this up
Menace,
real
the
quick.
politics of it all.
Yes, exactly.
Jack is having the time of his life. He's like, I'm so happy I
it
joined.
is. He's like, I'm a dangerous man.
All right, so total, your colony got even better at the end of this. Wow. So you're at a 46. To hit the next level of colony development, you just have to get to a 54. You guys are eight points away. Yeah, you guys are doing very well. Man. All right.
Strong colonial leadership, you know. Who says the elites can't rule well?
Exactly. All right, so that is normal colony stuff out of the way. Now we're going into endeavors. Dr. Barron isn't here, so I'll make choices for him. And we don't have to talk about it because he's not here. So let's start with Marshall Sweetman.
Are we leveling up first, though? Because I need your
Oh
roll.
yeah. You guys can go ahead and level. Does anybody want to try to spend points for a talent? Graves does.
I was going to try and learn something in heavy machinery.
Okay. Did you make a roll where you succeeded in heavy machinery?
No, but Sam knows it and she could teach me.
Oh, so I think do you still have to roll for it if somebody teaches you a skill?
I don't know
No.
about skills. I know about talents. You don't need to roll if someone
No, for
teaches you.
talent you don't.
I thought
I know-
I thought it was the same with skills.
I need to
Let me
read
make
it.
sure. Let me make
Yeah.
sure. I'll look it up real quick.
I know skills if you had succeeded on them in the previous
Yeah,
session.
if you succeeded for sure, you can just learn it. You don't have to do anything.
Because I succeeded on manipulation with what's his face, several
Yeah,
Finn,
then you were
several.
able to
I
put a
can
point
go
on
ahead.
it.
Okay, cool.
Almost there. I promise.
Oh, no worries.
Six. All right. Spending XP. You must have either used the skill and succeeded, or been instructed by a teacher for at least one shift. And yeah, so that's it. Yeah, as long as you're with somebody that can teach you.
Well, I think we all can agree I'm with Sam.
You know what? You and Graves both helped O'Malley use heavy machinery to set up one of the pumping stations.
Yeah, so we can take a
So,
point.
so yeah, you guys can put a point in heavy machinery for 5 XP.
I
If you
got you.
want.
Works for me.
Okay.
Yep.
So, talent, Graves, what are you trying to learn?
I'm trying to learn rapid fire. I need you to roll for me, just to make sure it's fair.
How much wits do you have? 3?
Not a lot, so the odds are not in my favor.
3 wits?
Get ready those 2 dice. Is there
2 dice, 2 wits.
2 wits? Hoping for luck.
Let's see how you go.
I got it. Yeah.
Fucking got it. Mike, a 6 and a 2. This is bullshit.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fuck me.
Put that right down right there.
Would you like
Yeah.
to learn anything, Sana?
I'm dumping it in observation and manipulation.
Ah, good choices. Good choices. All right. What are you dumping the rest of yours into, Sweetman?
That's pretty much it for my XP.
Okay.
You should have.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I've spent. I've
You've
I've
upgraded
put
the rest.
points and stuff.
Your
I've
skills and
already
stuff?
for it.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So with that, we are moving past normal that. We're going into endeavors. Marshall Sweetman. You know what I need to do? I'm going to send this to you now. Before we start, because I've got a message to send you. All
You can send that
right.
to me via email.
I am going to send it to you via email. I'm going to do it real quick. I'm going to do real quick.
So what do we have on the menu for endeavors? Is that what you're sending me?
So I'll let you do this first before I'll let you read it first. Well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna I'm gonna read it on stream, but you're gonna be able to just fucking look at it. So
Come on. Edification.
yes. So I'm sending this to you so you don't have to write anything down. But I'm gonna go ahead
I
and read
really
it though.
appreciate that.
All right. So Mr. Sweetman, you get a message from Juno Rec, your contact on Titan's Rest, to Marshall Sandy Sweetman. Sandy, things are shifting. Titan's Rest has been tightening security like someone's prepping for a siege. More patrols, heavier scans, and a lot of random ID sweeps happening in the docking rings. And that's not the usual posturing. This is coordinated, serious. Someone gave the word. Even the Marines are acting like they know something's coming. Most of Trask's cruisers, the ones that usually loiter on the outer edges, they've been called back in, all of them. Back-to-back resupply rotations. No leave, no public manifests. Word is new orders came down through Trident channels and no one's talking. They're gearing up for something big, Sandy. Something they don't want the civvies to see. Now, about Project Darkstar. And she will have been able to talk to this about you because you secure the black box and kind of sent her the information. I pulled some more data hash that you dropped. Scraps, mostly, encrypted and segmented, but I found a set of old UPP development indexes. Cross-referencing one with declassified material from the Nova Skov Defense Archives. There's mention of Darkstar tied to classified weapons testing on autonomous platforms. The phrasing was vague. Adaptive hostile containment mechanisms and cognitive weaponization trials. Could be anything from drone control to bioweapon field simulators, but either way, it wasn't science, it was military. Also found a ghost trace on Dr. Irina Volkova. Back before she went dark, she did public work in biofeedback neural loop therapy, mostly post-trauma stabilization protocols for soldiers. Got praised by both the UPP and civilian mednets. Then she vanishes. The next ping, her name buried in one of Darkstar's data clusters. You don't pivot from trauma care to weapons research without someone pulling the strings. Now, this next part you didn't ask me for, but I know it matters. I've been watching the smugglers, the ones tied to what happened to Marshall King, your old mentor. he didn't deserve what he got. They were flagged for a long-haul prison ship rotation, outbound. But 2 of them, Bax Kale and Groznik Yarov, were transferred back in system last week. No record why, no trial, no reroute justification. They should be rotting in a cell back home, but instead, they're walking through holding sectors here on Titan's Rest. I don't like it. Feels off. I'll keep digging, but I need to be careful. Some of the consoles have new watchers on them, and I'm already pushing my access envelope. Stay sharp, Sandy. The quiet before the fire always looks the same. Juno. Message deletes in 60 seconds. So you are free to take your endeavors now, Sandy.
Well, Sandy took notes on that.
Okay.
So some of the folks getting around where Juno is should be locked up, but seemingly have been given free passes, it sounds like.
She didn't say free passes. She just said they were transferred out here for some reason.
That's fair. That's fair. Huh. So as far as endeavors,
you get 1 story related to your investigation or anything like that, and then you get a personal, whatever you want to do, endeavor.
The story, of course, what can I do? Well, I was expecting to have to use my personal endeavor to do the machinery, the heavy machinery. But if not,
No.
no. Let's see. So as far as the investigation, where could I go to perhaps learn some more? I know it's been several months now.
Okay.
So I've got that, and then for my personal endeavor, I want to fix my shotgun.
Yeah, no problem. There's going to be a new character introduced in game that may or may not fix specifically weapons and armor and things like that.
Oh,
so
nice.
we'll say that you're able to repair it. However, you will need to provide the materials, which are going to cost you. So if a weapon's ever broken, weapon or armor, it's going to cost you 1/3 of the weapon to get it fixed, or armor,
Okay.
whatever it is.
All right, so 1/3 the cost of the shotgun.
Yep, and that will be what it's going to cost for repairs.
Oh, okay, so that's not too bad. That's they're $500 new.
Yeah.
So one was that 175.
So just deduct that from your bonus total, and shotgun is repaired.
Nice. 160. Okay.
And as far as your investigation is concerned, you turned in the black box to Reyna. She gave you this information. You're starting to see a lot of connections with Darkstar and other things like that. Would you like to look for possible links with Apex?
Yeah, that would be my intuition would be,
Okay.
since they're the ones who seem to own the contract on me right now.
How stealthy are you going to do this, Mr. Sweetman?
I would, the best way to go about things like this is to only already be in places where you're allowed, and just
Okay.
see if you can, kind of make connections. Because if you go looking at particularly for certain things, then you're going to get found. But Sandy, he's already got clearance to a lot.
So are you looking?
things,
So
presumably.
so essentially, you're not going to go trying to get into a terminal and like look into files or anything like that. You're going to look for physical connections, like
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and only, well,
That's
you know,
fine.
if it leads me to a terminal, then I've got a reason
Yeah.
to be there, I'm sure.
Give me a observation roll.
All right, let's do an observation roll.
I can give you something interesting should you succeed.
Let's see what we get here. Let's...
Don't forget your +1 for your synthetic eye.
So that's one success on all
Okay.
of that. So my +1 with my
With just a success and no stunts, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing extra we can glean from it. The one place that you spend, and it takes a few weeks for you to even be on your feet again. You're kind of hobbling around.
Oh yeah.
Kind of doing your own thing. Your legs healing. At one point, you make it over to the cargo bay, where all of the materials that are going to be shipped out and new stuff coming in is kind of stored. And one thing you notice is a manifest that is left out. And it looks like some undisclosed crates were moved from the mine to cargo, and then they were moved to the suborbital space station in orbit. And the reason why it sticks out is because they don't have, like most of the other items on this list have proper designations, like raw material resin, raw material ore, food stuff, things like that. But these, and then it just basically has crate 13759 blah 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 blah, and it has it 3 times, and it doesn't really give you what's inside of it, which means that obviously somebody's moving something.
The most generic tracking number.
Exactly. And so, and you being an experienced marshal, that flags that as somebody's moving something that they don't want people to know is being moved.
Right.
Now, is this at Apex behest or somebody else moving materials? You don't know, unfortunately. But that gets you a good starting point.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Thanks for...
Let's move on to our next victim. Player. Let's go to... there it is. I'm going to insert this. I'll send you this real quick. There you are. Alright, I've got an interesting thing to send Dr. Salvatore. I'm sure she is going to enjoy thoroughly.
I love your interesting things.
So, you get a message from Alina, your sister.
Oh,
Personal
that's
message.
exciting.
Family priority, non-corporate, civilian pass. It says, "Hey, San. Hope this gets through. The relay out here has been acting up again. We lost signal for almost 2 full days last week. I know you're working long hours planet side, but I wanted to give you an update on things back home. It's about Grandma Rhea. She's been declining, slowly but steadily. Her tremors are worse, and she's barely walking now without the stabilizer frame. The med tech says her pulmonary function's deteriorating, and we'll need to get her on a dedicated care plan soon. Real care, not just remote diagnostics, but the costs are, well, they're not in our range, not even close. I'm trying to pick up more shifts at the processing dock, but we've cut hours for anyone without level B certs. I'm looking into night audits too, just to cover basic meds and power. And about Goldana, I know how much you were hoping she could attend the music arts program she got into, but tuition came through, and it's way out of reach. Even with assistance, we'd have to give up heat credits just to cover registration. I haven't told her yet. I don't want to break her heart if we can still figure something out. She still practices in the closet when she thinks no one can hear. Anyway, I don't want to send this to make you feel worse. I know you're doing everything you can out there. We miss you. Things are getting heavy. I thought you should know. Love you, Sana, always. Alima.
Yeah.
Feel free to do your personal and story endeavor now, Dr. Salvatore.
Shit. Well. Damn you. Oh, fuck. I don't even know which would be used for which, but I guess that's where all of my bonuses go. So, all 4,000 credits. Adios.
All right. So you plan on sending them
My
as
bonus.
much money, pretty much everything you have. You're just gonna send it to them. All right.
I mean, my basics are covered while
essentially,
I'm
yes.
working.
I will say, Dr. Salvatore, there's always other options.
There are a lot of options.
Lots
Just
of options.
knowing what I know about this universe and this world, do I have any idea that all 4,000 bonus credits would make a dent? Or is this more of a, like, I'm dropping a penny when I really need $1 million?
School is nothing for school. That might be enough to help your family live comfortably for like a month or two.
Yeah,
That's
it's
about
not
it.
enough.
That's nowhere near enough. Definitely not enough for grandmother's treatment. You can
Yeah.
always just let grandmother go.
No.
Just walk her out back. Like, I'm sorry, Grandma, you're too expensive. It's time. It's time.
They all yell. I'm sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Grandma. We can't afford you anymore. Just walk her out back.
Oh, fuck. I think this would be the point she would break. I will be reaching out to Wayland Yutani.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well.
Sorry.
Okay then. Let's see what I got here.
I mean, all right, you gotta pay your people, otherwise this is what happens.
All right. Well, in that case.
What were the other options, Anthony?
Oh no, hold please. You get another message immediately. Dr. Salvatore, your response, I choose silence, has been received and verified. We acknowledge your willingness to cooperate and accept our offer of assistance. Consider confirmation of your new provisional status as a Tier 3 external research asset under Wayland Yutani Strategic Recovery Oversight Division. You will be compensated accordingly, and the promised benefits are already being processed through shadowed civilian pipelines. Expect to see results within 10 to 14 cycles. Moving forward, all data and specimen transfers must be conducted through the following secure protocols. Data transfer protocols use the benefactor node embedded in this message header. Attach encrypted files using mimetic containers with triple obfuscation. Label files using the following format. And do not upload more than 30 megabytes per transmission cycle. Physical specimens. Use only designated WASEC drop locations or remote field stashes as instructed. Preserve biological or mechanical components in cold sealed units. We recommend sourcing from Colony Medbay Cryo Storage where possible. Tag all physical samples using blue code strips and log a brief descriptor in accompanying packet. Examples: substrate residue, interface fragment, organic neural tissue, etc. Reporting. Submit a weekly field summary through encoded text via the Gray Mirror Relay. Include observational notes, personal movement of interest, and any anomalous behaviors, technological, psychological, or otherwise. Point 4. Secrecy. No discussions of these activities with Apex, UA Oversight, or other corporate entities. Any breach will nullify your protections and result in immediate blacklisting. We thank you for your discretion, professionalism, and adaptability under pressure. You're doing more than securing your family's future, Dr. Salvatore. You're proving yourself capable of far more than the UA ever recognized. We'll be watching with interest. E. Calder, Weyland-Yutani Internal Affairs.
Oh boy. Part of the family.
Did I have that message ready? Yes, I did.
Yeah, you didn't have to push too hard. I mean, like, what was the other option? Beg Apex? No.
I mean, it's up to you.
You tell that little girl her dreams die today. All right,
Day. So, anyways,
Grandma.
well, there's your personal endeavor. Do you still want to send all your money?
I mean, I think she would.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if her basics are taken care of,
Yes, indeed.
at this point, like, I think it would be suspicious of, oh, I got a letter where my family is suffering, but I'm just gonna hoard all of this for me. Like, no. She's dropping her bonus on
The
them.
subterfuge already turning, and
I would
Dr.
love-
Salvatore's
plus-
mind.
I would love
Her
to
family
hand to
needs-
her family, and they're like living a
Lavish
great
lifestyle.
lavish lifestyle.
I really didn't need any of the money. She
Yeah.
dropped out of music school. They just didn't want to hurt my feelings about it. 'Cause They knew
Exactly.
it meant something to me.
Yeah.
Just, oh man, you know.
Alrighty then.
Mm.
So, story. Anything you want to? I think I know what you want your story endeavor to be.
Yes.
Which is where our wax seal tube comes into place, and this is where we have to make a check.
Oh boy. What do I
Um,
check in?
so, do you want to have assistance when you are?
No.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I don't think I do,
Okay.
considering all the other things I'm about to do.
All right, Dr. Salvatore. You melt the wax from the tube. Inside is as you're melting the wax, there is some kind of pink gas that begins to emit from the tube. Looks like the container within was cracked, and it begins to spew outwards. I need you to make a stamina roll.
Oh boy. Hang on, let me get rid of some of these. Doop.
Can I make some of those real quick?
Yeah.
You do have a story
Stamina
point if you'd like to use that.
Oh. Can I use it?
Can. This is a roll.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Auto success for the stamina roll.
Yeah.
You hold your breath quickly, and you're able to move away from where you are operating. And I'm assuming you're probably doing this in your private lab in the upper section of the med
Away
center.
from prying eyes. Yes.
Yes, probably relatively late at night. Gonna do some research, trying to figure out how to get rid of this planet-side sickness that everybody's been
Yeah.
dealing with.
Planet-side sickness.
But you kind of you inhale and you and you hope you're not exposed to anything too hazardous. However, after a moment, the smoke begins to decrease, and within the container, as you move back, putting a full kit on.
Smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like a hazmat suit at this point. Clean suit. You come back
Shame
in.
I didn't do that beforehand.
I mean, it is what it is. You come back in, and there is what looks like a small bud of the plant.
Discreetly plant it in the green.
You can,
I
if
not.
you'd like.
Uh,
Greenhouse, plant
no.
it. Wait to see what happens.
No one will notice. How
No
are
one
they
will
gonna
notice.
know?
They'll never know. It'll just pop up one day.
It's gonna know.
But with this fauna sample, you have the missing component that you've needed to possibly synthesize a cure for this disease. So all I need you to do now is give me a wits medical aid roll. Now you will get a +2 dice for this.
So I'm not using empathy, I'm using wits and medical aid.
You're
plus
using
2.
wits and medical aid +2.
Okay, hang on. I have 1 success.
1 success is enough, Dr. Salvatore. It takes a while. It takes almost like a day or 2 of work, but by the end of it, you run the diagnostic program, and it reads back. You have a stable antidote for the planet-side sickness, and you have a working pharmacy. So you can synthesize this drug and spread it out to everyone.
I will be doing.
Your economy is going to go up by 4. Because
Yay.
being able to push this drug out to everyone on planet, and everybody needs it, it's going to cost them. So I just added the little bonus there. And that's going to be it for Dr. Salvatore. Last but not least, Drake Graves. Corporal Drake Graves. Let me send you something real fast. For no reason. It's not like there's anything bad in this or anything. Make sure that this is the right one. There it is.
Are we going to do equipment purchasing? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
The answer is you get nothing.
I got stuff I want. I haven't got
Alright,
any
Graves.
yet.
You get a message, an encrypted message from Colonel Dominic Trask
I hear you.
to Corporal Drake Graves. Graves, we've intercepted and decrypted a fragment of UPP intel, confirmed references to Project Skirtini, I can't fucking say that name, and primary coordination under Dr. Irina Volkova. The material is volatile, high risk, high profile, and not meant to survive past the cold systems conflict. The fact that it survived here now means someone in the UPP wanted it found, or someone in our house let it slip. This ends now. All physical copies, notes, prints, mapped files, tags, or schema must be located and destroyed immediately. That includes the images you shared with me earlier in the campaign, including the symbol cluster and subject profile data. I want every trace of that information erased. No backups, no digital shadows, no second chances. Confirm destruction within the next 48 hours. Additionally, begin active investigation into the location of Volkova's laboratory. We know now that her research cell remained operational longer than the initial intel suggested, deep enough to avoid UPP oversight. If it's still intact, it's likely hidden underground or buried in an abandoned UPP outpost. The moment you find a lead, even a scent, I want notification through this channel only. Do not involve Apex, the civies, or any field agents not explicitly approved. This is high priority, Graves. You're not just scrubbing a data leak, you're tying off a ghost that shouldn't be walking. Do your job. This won't come back on you. Delay, and we both know where that ends. Colonel D. Trask. Message is purged in 60 seconds.
Quick question.
Yes, Graves.
Because this may determine how I proceed.
Yes, it will.
Has Jack Dawson arrived on Colony yet?
Jack Dawson is going to be arriving. I have a little thing for him in a second too. Don't worry.
I know, but I need to know if this coincides within the 48-hour time frame.
No, it will not.
It will not.
You're on your own for this one, Graves.
Damn. Not good at computer things. So there was physical evidence, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You
I know I have the
that-
data I sent him. Easy
Yes,
to
you-
destroyable.
Yeah, you know that Dr. Bering has quite a bit in his office.
Yes. I would like to scurry on over to
Dr. Bering's office?
yeah. As I I probably would have visited Dr. Bering at least maybe once.
Well, we'll say he's currently
Right.
paralyzed in the
Yeah.
in the med bay, so it'd be real easy to get into his office right now.
Yep.
You just have to make sure it's at a time and place when nobody should be watching.
Yep.
With that, I will need you to make a mobility roll.
All right.
I'm going to make an observation roll for someone else that may be watching, and we'll see how you do, Graves.
Okay. To just increase my mobility.
See how you do.
Any bonuses for any reason? No.
No, you'll be not
Okay.
getting any bonuses, unfortunately.
All right. I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes.
All right. You move at night, and you don't have to break in. You just move. You just go into the command center to where Dr. Bering's office is located. Move over to the door. One point. Take a look around. Move over to the lock. It's locked. Seems like a simple lock, though. You just take a screwdriver, move over to the lock and kind of jiggle it a little bit. Silently pops open. Very minimal damage. Door swings open. You walk inside. You start rifling through Dr. Bering's stuff as you close the door behind you. You are able to recover all of the actual physical files that he had in his possession, as well as several smaller hard drives that you assume have something on them.
I would like to take them to a secluded area of some sort and dispose of them.
So you leave the facility, and at some point, and it's easy enough for you to do.
Maybe on patrol, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of walk out, find a hole in the ground, drop them, smash them, burn them, whatever you need to do, and destroy. Easily enough. Now, where it gets complicated is the fact that you go looking for the crates
Okay.
that had the Dark Star symbol on them. You can't find them.
Okay.
You have no idea where they went.
Okay. We're actively working that facility that we discovered.
Yes, and there has
Yeah.
been, and I would assume you've been keeping eyes on it because you were told to.
Yeah.
And as far as you know, there hasn't been any significant discoveries, at least correlating to that project as of yet, since your initial delving into the mine.
Okay.
As far as you know, that's all the physical evidence of Darkstar that you can get a hold of.
All right. Well then, yeah, I would notify Colonel Trask
Mhm.
after. Inform him still tracking down the crates, but that I have destroyed as much evidence as I can currently find.
Right? You don't receive a reply back,
Very well.
but you assume that he got the message. How about your personal endeavor?
Um, I I was going to be involving subterfuge, but since that's already taken care of,
That has.
I guess. Don't know. Tell me for a loop. I guess I could.
Whatever you want to do. Go to the bar, get a rub and tug. I don't know.
Rub and tug, huh?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I would. I would. I guess maybe. Do I know who would have access to those crates? Like we've got them
You
back
do.
in the facility.
You do.
Alright.
So the easiest way to find out what happened to them would to approach Mr. Finn Carter. Keeps track of everything.
Yeah.
If they went anywhere, he's your most logical source. He is a devout company man.
Yes.
Your second best would have been O'Malley. He's dead. So that's probably not going to work. Then at that point, and this is a coin toss, you could ask Marcus, the synthetic. He has a perfect memory, as far as you understand it. And if it did make it into cargo, you might also be able to ask the pilot, who you guys haven't really had any interaction with, Sophie Kim. You would have interacted with her off screen, but on screen we haven't seen her.
Yeah, I'm so bad at talking to people though.
Okay, well, you'd
Um,
rather talk to a robot?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to give away my hand though. I
Yep.
think I'm just going to. I would like to try to, since the workshop is up and running.
It is.
I would like to try to talk to Abu Delgado,
Okay.
or whoever's in charge of the shop. I don't know who would be in
Yep.
charge of the shop, but
No, that would be Delgado for sure.
either that or Ramirez about trying to acquire a certain vehicle for the colony.
Okay.
My pitch.
Let's hear your pitch.
My
Chris.
pitch is, it would be great in acquiring live subjects.
Okay.
You know what I want, and it's the Jurassic Park vehicle that allows me to lasso creatures on the run.
Okay.
So that would be my pitch. Not a best.
Which
Not a really
is
best
that
one.
is that in Building Better Worlds?
I think it is Building Better World.
I think it is. Let me find it real fast. 'Cause that's gonna be. I want to see how much it costs.
The vehicles. Let's see here.
I'm
It's the
in
Stinger,
vehicles.
I think. Yeah. The XT-37C Stinger.
Okay.
Let's see how much it costs.
It costs $40,000.
You know, it's relatively cheap in comparison to
It's
the other vehicles.
relatively cheap. Oh, let's go to. Well, you're gonna have to pitch this to Ramirez. She's in charge of the colony. So
Okay.
you come to Ramirez.
Mhm.
She looks at you with a blank face.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a manipulation roll.
Oof.
That's what it's going to take.
Yep.
It'll be against her manipulation.
Oh God. Okay.
She's not. I will say, while she is head of the colony,
Mm-hmm.
she is, as far, because you've met her, you've talked to her a few times, well, more than a few times enough. She's not a sleazy company person. However, she also is upper management, so there is that.
I rolled 1 success
Okay.
out of my 3 dice.
She also got a success, and that's when her talent's going to kick in. She's going to pull rank
Full rank?
on you.
Command me?
Yes, she's going to command you. She says, Graves, I'm sorry. This is unfortunately a mining colony. I realize that you might want to do some safari hunting. Maybe you're bored. I don't know. That's just not going to be our current strength. Now, if you want to save up $40,000 to buy your own, what did you refer to it as, Jurassic Park vehicle?
Yes.
Be my guest. As for me and mine,
Classic. Earth film.
exactly, classic. As for me and mine, I need to keep these resources flowing to where they need to go. We have a lot of infrastructure to invest into. I'm sorry, but for now, my answer is no.
It's a shame the company won't get all those valuable specimens.
It is such a shame indeed, Graves. Thank you for your time, and we can discuss this later if you can produce maybe a better reason of why we need it.
Start a petition. Sandy's gonna
Exactly. A
sign
petition.
Take
fucking
it.
money, goddammit!
it. You start a petition. I'll sign it.
Now, I will say, if you guys get that tractor depot, whatever it was, you could just build your own.
Okay.
Yeah, in the next rest, you could just build your own fucking Jurassic Park lasso vehicle.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. I would touch on War in Person, but I think I'm going to save that. So I think that's a good time for us to take our first break.